The sun is almost up. You can see the light rising on the silver. Likely another gray winter day, but I'll take it. Buckle up, muchacho. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. Hit that like button or I'll quit. I will quit. I'm kidding, kinda. Can you please hit the like button, though? Stanley the thermos, again, cannot make it today. It was in a terrible car fire, but don't worry, the coffee was still hot. So I finally get to use this iron Japanese tea set. Only once or twice I've used it. For sake to drink. Sorry, that's a terrible Shrek impersonation. Hey, don't watch with such anticipation, all right? This thing's not gonna drip. Where are my manners? Konnichiwa. Kirin ga desu ka? Kumi ni kanpai. Friendo. All right, let's get down to business. I'll first start with it's week 38. And yes, I must buy another silver dollar. This is a beautiful Japanese tea set. It's made of iron, you know. All right, that's not a big deal. How did that even happen? I think we're gonna need a replay. Let's take it from the top. Don't worry, we're getting to the silver right after this. I grazed the spout when I was picking it up. Anyhow, if you're new to the channel, I'm so sorry. I usually have better days than this. Yeah, but I am cursed with having to buy a silver dollar each week. Some people are werewolves, some people are vampires. My curse does not make for great motion picture. Or maybe it does, actually. Let's look at some of the beauty from the last 37 weeks. There's a Carson City in there somewhere. I don't feel like looking for it right now. Anyhow, I'll have the 38th silver dollar tomorrow. Buying a silver dollar each week has helped to stave off the purchasing of mass amounts of silver. At least mass amounts for my budget, 10 ounces a week or so. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've been fairly bearish all of 2023 on silver. I started seeing a mass amount of goobers in the local coin shops, I guess because they were talking about the bricks on the TV news stations. Apparently, fear-mongering people to buy gold and silver was no longer an internet phenomenon. It went mainstream. I'm not above it all. I get sucked into that stuff from time to time. You know, I stopped making videos for quite some time, and I would just go back to watching my favorite stackers on YouTube. But I kind of found it hard to enjoy the show like I used to. Their channels had grown quite a bit in popularity. And don't get me wrong, I like seeing people become successful. And constantly creating quality content can be challenging. It's a lot of work. And I can't fault them for wanting to see some return. But in a nutshell, I also cannot watch someone tell me what they think about the world and how I should buy gold and silver, but they're also a dealer. And yes, if you're sponsored by a bullion dealer, you're a salesman, which means your show is now a commercial. It's a conflict of interest. It's bias. It's the textbook definition of it. A Ford dealer is going to tell you that a Ford is the best truck, and it very well may be, but I'm not going to listen to them to come to consensus. So I would like to thank some of the bigger channels that took the fork in the road and now shill for bullion dealers. I would like to thank them for the big fat opportunity to once again work on my channel, because now there's a need for integrity more than ever, in my opinion. And I'm going to have some fun filling that gap. If you have a channel, I suggest you do the same thing. As for me and this channel, I'm not looking for a big payoff from a bullion dealer or a mining company. Oh, even worse. So when my channel grows pretty big and it's time to make some moolah finally, you can count on me not to try to Pied Piper you down to the river's edge. And when I say I'm starting to buy silver again, I'm doing it because the price is right, the premiums are low, and it's labor intensive to create. Not because of mainstream media headlines that create temporary spikes. You know what? That's it for today. That's it. That is it. Leave a comment, friendo. Thousand Air Radio. Wicked ciao.